Ladies and gentlemen, all of MAGA, what I'm about to show you is the truth, the unadulterated, unbiased truth. And I am pleading with every one of you to share this to maybe your undecided friends, even though I don't believe such a thing truly exists. But what I'm about to show you is not from NEWSMAX. It's not from our side. It is from none other than CNN. And it's not shocking for me, but I believe it's going to be shocking. So for everyone watching, hello, I'm Professor Toto of the Conservative College, a podcaster that has a live show every Tuesday night and every Thursday night at 8 Central, where we teach you the Constitution and the Republic for which we stand. Without further ado, I'm going to play a video clip for you right now. If you want to hit that share button, here comes the truth. I will narrate throughout this video clip. It's about 10 minutes long. Let's watch.
Tonight, Kamala Harris releasing details of her policy positions for the first time on her campaign website. A K-file investigation has uncovered, meantime, a 2019 questionnaire. And in this questionnaire, Harris laid out some much more liberal stances, among them on immigration. So in 2019, in what K-file found, she said she would cut funding to ICE, writing, quote, "Our immigrant detention system is out of control, and I believe we must end the unfair incarceration of thousands of individuals, families, and children. I was one of the first senators after President Trump was elected to advocate for a decrease in funding to ICE." Well, now, of course, she's touting the Biden administration's executive order to crack down on the border. K-File's Andrew Kaczynski joins me now.
And before he joins her, this is Erin shocked. You're fixing to see her shocked at just how liberal SKAMALA is. So now we have verifiable proof from the dark side that indeed SKAMALA Harris, SKRAMALA, crammed down our throats, SKRAMALA, indeed voted to defund law enforcement. It's no longer arguable. Now watch as this man joins her, and together they discover Kamala Harris.
Andrew, that's pretty incredible on its own.
It truly is, Erin.
When you're talking about what you found here on ICE, what else did you find?
Yeah.
What else did you find?
Yeah, and this was a questionnaire that she filled out for the ACLU, and this...
Now, this was in 2019. This is who SKRAMALA truly is.
This questionnaire is really an interesting snapshot in time of that 2019 Democratic primary. Kamala Harris was trying to get to the left of Bernie Sanders. She was trying to get...
Did you hear that? Did anybody hear that? It's being admitted on CNN that Kamala is to the left of Bernie Sanders.
To the left of Elizabeth Warren.
To the left of Elizabeth Pocahontas Warren.
And you really see that in a lot of these answers.
And you really see that. I hope you're listening.
I want to walk our viewers through a little bit of what she said. Let's just take immigration and look at what she said here. She said on immigration, she made this open-ended pledge to end immigrant detention. She said she supported taxpayer-funded gender transition surgeries for detained migrants. She also said she supported
taxpayer-funded gender transition surgeries for detained migrants.
She
actually said she supported that.
She actually said it, Erin. Behold, SKAMALA. She's a scam. Did you hear, Erin? She said she actually said that.
And answered in the affirmative when she was asked this. Oh. And she said she also supported it for federal prisoners. Now, she also pledged to slash immigration detention by 50%, close all family and private facilities, and decrease funding for ICE, and then the end ICE detainers with local law enforcement.
I mean, these are things that, you know, it would be hard to think that you would come up with taxpayer funding gender transitions for detained migrants, and yet.
Do you see it unfolding before their face? They cannot believe this woman is actually running for the presidency that far to the left.
This, as you say, written and verbally.
As you said, written and verbally. In other words, Aaron is saying, there's no way for us to get out of this.
You know, what else?
Up, because I don't know what to say.
You know, did you find?
Well, let's take a look at her answer here on drugs. She got asked about, the question from the ACLU was, since drug use is better addressed as a public health issue through treatment and other programming, will you support the decriminalization at the federal level of all drug possession for personal use? And Harris answers yes. Now, what would that mean? Well, it mean the federal all drug possession. That's not just marijuana, which she alluded to in her answer to this question, but it also would mean
it's federal level all.
No, not just marijuana. CNN is exposing SKAMALA, that she is a scam that's been crammed down our throats. I wrote a letter or a text to a Democrat friend of mine yesterday, and I'd like to read it to you before we continue. I wrote this family member who is a Democrat, which I'm fixing to send this video to them because they're actually halfway open-minded. And I said, I wish I could read it to you. I said, I have to confess how impressed I am at the power of the Democratic Party to turn a woman that no one liked into a goddess overnight, and then to force her up on the Democratic Party and make all of you love the fact that she was crammed down your throat. Let's continue to listen.
Drug.
Oh, and they wrote back, it looks that way, doesn't it?
fentanyl, crack,
Yes.
cocaine, things like
Fentanyl will no longer be illegal. Crack, no longer illegal.
that. Yeah.
Have they responded to you on her changes on these issues?
So we did put this question to the Harris campaign about the entire ACLU questionnaire, and the Harris campaign didn't answer any questions from CNN.
Imagine that. The Harris campaign didn't answer any questions from CNN.
And instead, they just provided a statement from an unnamed Harris campaign advisor that just said, the vice president's positions have been shaped by 3 years of effective governance as part of the Biden-Harris administration. Now, they declined to CNN to elaborate on what those positions were. And then they also provided this statement, which they attributed to a spokesperson saying, as president, she will take that same pragmatic approach, focusing on common sense solutions for the sake of progress.
For the sake of progress, she's not going to change. She's going to take those same common sense solutions. You understand, decriminalizing all drug use, paying for prisoners to have sex changes, all of this. Folks, CNN, they're having a hernia right now having to report this. It is like the scam is being unveiled before their eyes. How did this woman get here? She was put there by Barack Obama. How did she get here? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the biggest scam in American history. Keep watching.
So where does she stand on this, all this questionnaire today? We don't know, and they won't say.
We don't know where she stands because they will not say. Watch Aaron, as they close out this segment.
It's pretty incredible stuff. And thank you very much, Andrew K-File, for this reporting.
That's pretty incredible stuff. That's pretty incredible stuff. I agree. Aaron, for the first time, you and I agree. That's pretty incredible stuff. Guys, you need to share this video with all of your independent, so-called undecided friends. America must know that this is a scam. SKAMALA Harris has been forced upon the Democratic Party without one vote. It's shocking to watch how far left this woman is. You've got to ask yourself a question. Listen to me. Those of you that's on the fence with Donald Trump, I just jerked the fence out from under you. Is this truly what you want leading our children, our nation? This extreme, is it truly what you want? You have to answer that question. When you put Donald Trump against SKAMALA Harris, guess who the moderate is? Can you believe it? Donald Trump. A moderate? Compared to SKAMALA. Yes, he is. And ladies and gentlemen, if we can get this information out, let's get it out. Put it everywhere. This truth must be known. You have some people that are on the fence. They've got to get off the fence today. I'm Professor Toto, the grand professor of the great conservative college. I invite you to join me every Tuesday night and Thursday night for the conservative college, where I teach you great principles of the republic. You can always find us on Facebook, on YouTube, or our very own website, fhtv.tv, or you can download our new app. It's available on Android and at the Apple Store. Just type in First Harvest Ministries. Get our app today. We're so excited to have our very own app in both formats, iOS and Android. Download it now, and when you do, you'll get live notifications every time we go live. Thank you for watching. Now, I've done my job. Will you do